And we're live broadcasting from the Wolfson Children's Hospital Media Center. Are
you ready? Yeah. You're making me laugh. Not cool. Hi. Welcome, guys, to the Wolfson Media Center. Hi. You have your favorite artist, Jill, and we're also going to have Matt here. He's working on something with the camera, but he'll be on screen in a minute. So my friends who are here in the hospital who have supplies, like I told you today, it is a self-portrait Minecraft. See, doesn't it look just like me, right? So this is what we are doing today. You're gonna make it look like you. And then for any friends who are possibly watching this from home, whether it's now or later, if you want to do this project, just get a piece of paper and a ruler, do a quick square grid on your paper, and all you need is crayons to do this project. Sound good? All right, so we're gonna wait for Mateo to get over here so we can start.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so Matt, hi guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the black crayon just to get my form of myself on paper, and then everything else after that is just coloring in. This is the easiest project ever, but everyone's favorite video game, Minecraft. So I'm super excited. I love this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is find the square for our head. So you want it up on the page enough so that way you can give yourself a neck still, and then shoulders, and then the rest down from there, okay? So we're not worrying about hands, legs, things like that. That's not gonna be in here. So we're gonna do, hold on, let me count my squares real quick. 1, 2, 3, so 9. So we're gonna do, I recommend an odd number of squares, but for the most part, you just want your square to be in the center of your paper. So I'm gonna go from here and just do a straight line all the way across.
How many squares down do I go? From the top.
So everyone's pages are different because they've got paper, so their squares are different. Oh. So you can go 4 down, okay, and then go 4 in as well from each side. Okay. And then I wouldn't worry about this little sliver that you have.
Okay. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Spanish lesson with Mateo today. So Matt likes to draw lightly. I draw really, really hard because I can't help myself.
No, I just have a gray crayon.
Oh, you have a gray crayon? Oh, okay, so I'm using black. So you're probably doing it smarter than I am, but that's okay. So we're gonna go down. So you're gonna count how many squares you did that top line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. So I have 13. So that means I'm going to come down 13 squares because we want this to be an even square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. So I'm giving myself a really big head, but that's totally okay.
I'm going to make mine a little rectangular because I feel like I have a skinny head.
You have a very long, skinny head. I think I have a round one, so this totally works. It's okay.
You have a perfect head.
Oh, thanks. So I've got my square, so that part's done. So no matter what, however your hair is, you have to do your face shape first. So that's going to be your square. Do you want to do the body shape next, or do you want to work on the face first? What do you think?
I'm ready for the body. Let's do this.
Let's do the body. All right. So I'm going to come down here real quick so I can see. I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3. I like to do it as roughly in the middle as I can get. So I think I'm going to take these 3 here. I'm going to come down 2 spots, just like how Matt did. That's perfect.
Yours is black and yours is easier to see, so that's actually smart.
Well, that's okay. So I went down two squares, and I'm going to go down 1 square extra, pull it in once, and then make this fun zigzag right here, and then keep in that, making that shape. So you can do both those 2 if you want to. That would work. So Matt on his is a little different. So since I have 3, he had 4 for his neck. So he's got 2 squares in this part. Instead of like where the opening of the shirt would be, I have 1. Either way, it totally works. Oh, he's outlining. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Good job. I like it.
I have, since I don't have any hair, I have a little less work to do up here.
You can still give yourself hair. No one will ever know.
I like being bald. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna pretend that I have long down hair today instead of up in a ponytail because the only thing you'll see is this.
Oh,
if
okay.
I do it just like this.
Right,
So
yeah.
we're gonna pretend. Like I had a bun for this one. That's why I've got my hair like that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought that was like a Buddha.
No, I'm not that cool.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Who's next?
All right. So next we're gonna do our shoulder line. So that's gonna come off from the before you start that zigzag part. So you're gonna do the 2 lines, and then you're gonna come off from there, and then you're gonna go out just one or two squares past your head size. So it depends on how you want to do it. So if you want to give yourself longer shoulders, you just do 1 extra square.
I'd love to give myself longer
Whatever you want
shoulders,
to do.
but I've been lifting weights for years and it hasn't worked. So.
All right, so we're going straight out, 1 extra block from the size of the head, and then from there we just go straight down to the bottom of the paper. So this is where our arms are going to be and our shoulders. So we're going to make it look like if we have a t-shirt on, so that way we can give it at least some depth. So on the practice one, I gave myself an apron. I don't think I'm going to give myself an apron today because I don't want it, but that's okay. And you can make your shirt look like however which way you want. If you want to make it look like a tank top, if you want to. You okay?
Yeah, we just lost the visual on camera too. That's okay.
Oh no. How do you figure it out? You're standing over here. Never mind. I don't even want to know. Okay. So for your arms, I like to do 2 or 3 squares. So I'm gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go down 5 blocks on mine, and then go in for 3 squares, and then from this line that I just drew here, I'm gonna go down again. So this looks like it's my arm and then my t-shirt. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then straight down. Like that. So now I've got a t-shirt, very square shoulders, but that's okay. And then my arms.
So 80s, we got shoulder pads.
Yes.
Oh, my sleeves are uneven. Nope, they're even.
No,
Okay.
you're good. It looks uneven, doesn't it? No, you're good then. You did
It
good.
does. That's okay.
Alright, so now everyone's favorite part, we're going to do the face. So this is where you're going to make it look like you, and everyone's is going to kind of look different, mostly just because of the colors and where you put everything like that. If you want to get like real Van Gogh and do your eyes completely different, or put them at like various places of your face, that'd be really cool. Go for it. Are you ready?
I'm ready when you
Let's
are,
do it.
Miss Jill.
Alright, so I'm going to come down 4 blocks from the top corner of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go out. 1, go up 1, and then out 1 more, and then up 1 more. This is for my haircut, so you don't have to work if you don't want to. And then go straight across my head, and then match it on the other side. So this is going to be my hairline, right?
I feel like my hairline is more like this. Just like that.
Or I'd go over 1 more, make it even.
Oh, is it? Did I make it that? I did make it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There you go.
Just like that. There we go. That's more like my hairline.
So now he's got his hairline. That's a great hairline. I like it.
Actually, you know what? I've always wanted a mohawk, so
Give yourself a mohawk.
I'm gonna go for it.
Matt's gonna go for it.
I love
Yes.
Mohawk Matt. That's me. Boom.
So I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be like the top part of my head. And remember, I said I'm gonna pretend like my hair is down. So I'm gonna just go do a straight line from here, where it connects from my shoulders. So it's like if my hair is straight down, but behind my shoulders, right? So then you can guesstimate. So it's kind of in the middle of your block. You're gonna put your ears. So I'm gonna go just where my hairline here ends. I'm gonna go 1 block out. I go for you. I go here. So you're gonna go 1 block out, 2 blocks down, and then 1 block back in again, and that's gonna be your ears. I almost did my other ear on the wrong side, so that would have been really funny. Like it would have been like this.
That's okay. Nobody's perfectly symmetrical.
No, they're not. Apparently, Halle Berry is actually the most symmetrical face on the planet. Did you know that? That is a fun fact. Totally look it up. Very true. You never heard of that?
No.
No? Yeah.
I believe you.
She really is. She has a very symmetrical face.
Okay.
Alright, so for your eyes, you could do your eyes a couple different ways. So I'm going to draw up here just to show you guys what it could look like. So you could have either where I did it this way, where it's just a big square, and then you do your pupil and your eye color within that, or you could do it where it kind of goes like this, and it's 3 squares, and then this one could be black, and then the other one could be your color. Depends on how you want to do it, or if for how big you did your head on your paper, you could do 4 squares, so it could be white, and then your eye color, and then pupil. However which way you want to do it. I like this one, because it's kind of fun when they're really big. That's just how I like to do it. So, I'm going to go, let's see. Try to make this look even. And this paper is different from that paper. How do you want to do yours? Do you know?
I think I'm going to try to do it like this.
Okay, I think I'm going to do this too.
I don't want to do anything too revolutionary here while we're live streaming.
Okay, so then you want to do this, do the squares, and then I'm going to do it the other way. So just in case if anyone wants to do it a different way, they can. So I'm going to go from where my ears are. I'm going to go in 3 blocks, or 2 blocks, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a line down, and I'm going to go over 3 blocks. So I'm outlining 6 blocks. You had to follow that?
This makes me want to do the robot.
And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Like so. Alright, so I've got my eye shape. And then your nose. Your nose is really easy, okay? So depending on how many spaces you have between your eyes, depends on how you're going to do your nose. So for mine, I have 3 on this one. So I only lined, there we go. I only outlined 1 square, right? If you want to do 2 squares because that's the whole space that you have, go for it. So I think I'm going to do the same thing as this one. And my nose is going to go right here. I'm going to go down 1 just because this paper's got more squares. I'm just going to make a complete square. So you know you've got your nose.
Since mine is a little, since I did mine sort of weird.
Oh yeah, you could do the 2, that works. Yeah.
It looks like my mouth.
No, and then your mouth is going to go under that. So you're good. So just go through the top line too, so that way it looks like the
Top line.
Perfect. All right, and then for your mouth is super easy. So this is actually kind of funny, and I have the perfect space right here that I could just outline that in black and then leave it white, and it looks like if I'm like smiling with teeth. Or my favorite way of doing it is just doing a line down where it connects, and it's a smiley face. That's how I like to do it.
Mine looks concerned.
You look like that emoji that's like the circle with the eyes like this and the mouth just straight. That's what it looks
Right,
like.
like breaking the, what do they call it? Breaking the 4th wall or
Yes,
whatever it is.
that's what it looks like.
That's what mine's doing.
I like, you should leave it, especially since you gave yourself a mohawk. I think it's worth it. All right.
Extra points for creativity.
Yeah. So the last thing I'm going to do to my eyes, since I have the 6 blocks, I'm going to do 1 line down the middle line, and then same on the other side. But the inside one for me is going to be black, so I'm just going to color that in. And then the middle one is going to be the color of my eyes, and then that last one's going to stay white. All right. So that's a good spot for the drawing. So now it's just picking what colors works for you, for what your skin tone is, whatever. If you want to change your hair color, go for it. I've already picked my colors for the shirt and the background, so you're welcome to figure out what you want to do with that. You've got a whole box of crayons. You can do whatever you want, okay? Let's see. I'm going to start off with my, what are you drawing?
I give myself an apron.
Oh, you're giving yourself an apron? Go
Yeah.
for it. So he's giving himself the R with a heart special. So this will be fun. So I'm going to take, since I have dark brown hair, I'm taking my dark brown crayon, and I'm just coloring my whole hair the dark brown color. I wonder if I have a dark color. Let's see. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure this box of crayons only came with one brown. That is not helpful. That's okay. We'll make it work. So this is the darkest brown I have. So I'm going to use this to color in my hair. So this is the part that would take the longest when you do, that's a good apron, when you do this picture, this piece. So you're just going to color everything in however way you want to. Like maybe I should give myself like purple hair starting from here and then the rest of it. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea. I was going to go for purple hair too, but I like it. Yeah.
Do it. You do it.
I'm just going to.
You already went for the mohawk. Go for it.
I'm just going to close up on your thing here if I can, real fast, so we can see a little bit better what you're doing there. Cool. It looks good.
Sweet. So we are just coloring in however way you want to do this. I'm starting off my hair. If you want to do your background first, go for it. I think I'm going to have to use this color too for my skin tone, since I'm kind of tan. And then, yes, purple hair. I love it.
I always wanted a purple mohawk.
Really?
Yeah. It's not too late.
I always wanted blue hair. I don't think I'm ever going to do it, but I've always wanted blue hair.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did used to have blue-black hair when I was a rebellious teenager.
Where it's like really, really dark, but it's blue.
Did you really? Was it nice and easy number 12?
No, it was black on the top into blue ombre.
Oh, ombre. I didn't even realize that was a color until a few years ago. I thought it just
Ombre is
meant,
where it's like,
It's like
the
a-
different color and then it blends into your hair.
Yeah.
Like I have that one blonde.
it's not just
Yeah,
Spanish for
same,
man.
But like, it's like my blonde would be blue.
Yes. Alright, so I've got more hair down here.
Because ombre also means ombre. Pretty sure it's spelled the same way too, isn't it?
Might be.
H-O-M-B-R-E.
Might be. I'm not gonna spell it though, you don't wanna ask me. You can put a smiley face on yours, I like it.
It's okay, we still do it.
Okay. Alright friends, and if you need any help for anyone who's here at the hospital, Miss Lisa should be walking around, seeing if anyone needs any assistance.
Lisa's there?
Lisa is here.
Hi,
Yes.
Lisa.
So we have Lisa working on the floor right now, and then we have Lizzie from Child Life. She is hanging out with us too. She is running the camera for the TV. So hi, TV.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie.
Alright. So I've got my hair colored in. So you think I should do a light version of this color for my skin, or should I do the nude color?
I don't know what that means. Green. I think you should go green.
Why green?
I don't know. That's fun. You can be Alien Jill.
Nah, I don't want
What's this apricot color? Is that what?
apricot and cheek. That's a nude.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with apricot.
Go for it. Alright. Coloring my eyes because I've got dark brown eyes. I always wished I had like blue or green eyes, not gonna lie. Because I have an older sister who's got blue green eyes. And then I have a twin sister, both of us look exactly the same. Tan skin, dark brown curly hair, brown eyes. Right. Matt's coloring as fast as he can. He means business when he picks it up and he just goes for it.
I'm right-handed,
Yeah.
and I always end up on the.
Oh, you
left
do?
side. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You
That's
want to
okay.
switch? I don't mind.
No, it's okay.
Because I was nice and trying to give you the big easel
I do
today,
it to
too.
myself. I do it to myself every time. It's okay. I'll do it this way.
There you go. So I'm taking the same color that I used for my hair just because it's the only brown color that we have. And I'm just going to lightly use it to color in my skin tone. I really wish I had a darker brown for my hair. Right. Don't forget your ears. To color that in with your skin tone. Did any of you guys see the awesome storm that rolled in like an hour ago or so? That was fun. Trying to like run through that before it started to rain. That was craziness.
also didn't shave his beard this morning because he didn't know he was going to be on camera. So.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just give myself a little Thursday shadow.
It is Thursday, isn't it?
It is Thursday
I don't
all
know
day
about
long.
y'all, but I'm super excited for the weekend.
I'm just putting the color on top of it, my face color.
That'll work. Oh, that's pretty good. As long as you keep it within the squares, it's all that matters.
That's right, I'm staying inside my squares.
You guys, Matt's looks awesome.
Thanks, it's my first Minecraft self-portrait.
Probably my second, don't worry.
Sometimes when I do self-portraits, I like to make myself look cooler than I really am. Like purple mohawk, you know, things like that.
Okay, next time I promise I'll be more adventurous.
No, you're doing a great job. We have to have somebody here following the program. You know, and then I'm just gonna, you know.
That's okay.
Sure.
There's always gotta be that one in the bunch. It's okay.
Gotta keep things interesting.
Yes, that's what we need to do. That's why we need you.
Thanks.
That and all the technology.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm finishing. I'm gonna return this upside down because I don't feel like getting over. We're coloring in my arms now. Remember guys, if you're not going at the same speed, it is totally okay. This is your picture. You take as long as you want.
Miss Lizzie, what's the number for the phone down here?
It would just be the 281.
2811 or is it 28111?
111. I think it's 3 ones.
Okay.
Yeah. 28111.
So if you're in the hospital and you're watching this on the TVs and you have some suggestions or questions, you can dial 28111 and we will get the phone call down here and we'll be happy to answer your questions. If you're watching this live streaming on YouTube or Instagram, feel free to leave a comment. I'm trying to check them every once in a while and see if anybody's on there.
Alright. So I'm gonna keep working. This was weird. I could totally hear myself in the
they can
TV
hear
here
you
for a
too. I was
second.
making
That
sure
was
they can hear
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna flip myself back upside down. Or back right side up, I guess. And then I'm gonna use, I pulled out gray for my shirt, but I don't wanna use gray. I wanna do something else. Lizzie, what color should I do for my shirt?
Blue.
That will work. Regular blue or dark blue or teal?
Teal. Go Jags.
Good choice.
Very decisive, Lizzie. Thank you.
Go Jags, always.
So, I'm changing my colored shirt to teal now. So I'm gonna color my shirt in teal. And Matt is super coloring over there. Look at him go.
I love crayons.
Me too.
I love especially the big fat ones
Yes.
because I can hold them like a, I don't know,
Like a regular
like
crayon
a
for
giant
you?
thing. Yeah. I guess it would be the equivalent of what a regular crayon felt like when I was a little kid.
Probably. That makes sense. Right. So I'm coloring in my shirt. Sorry, I'm ordering.
Do you have any coloring techniques, Jill, that help?
It depends. So like for me, I don't mind that my shirt's kind of going in different directions. But if you're a stickler for uniformity and it has to look the same, just try to keep the same pressure. You actually color from your wrist, not your arm, when you're coloring big places, big spots. So you're just gonna constantly move your wrist back and forth and hold your pencil, and you can go straight down. I prefer down, to me that works better. But you get the same evenness the whole way through. So you just try your best, but remember this is always for fun. This doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Like this only minimally looks like me. I think that one looks more like me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, I wanna know.
She wants to know which one she's going to send to her mom.
You know my mom actually watches all of these.
Does she really?
She does, she watches all of them.
Hi, Jill's mom. Hi, Jackie.
But I think, I don't know if I said this before, but my niece, I have a niece who's in Japan right now for a few years, and she actually uses these once a month to do her art lesson.
Oh, cool.
For her online schooling.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We've got a couple schools I've heard that have been watching these for ideas and stuff.
Mhm.
That's really great.
Yeah.
You're out there watching today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Yes. Subscribe if you can, guys. It's always awesome to make new friends on here.
Yes, we really appreciate the support.
Yes, we do. Actually, so for anyone who doesn't know, Art with a Heart has been around for what, 21 years?
21 years, yeah.
21 years we have been here at Wolfson's. And we are actually now at a few places now that we work with adults, so that's pretty cool. For a second I was like, oh, you forgot your ear, but it's
It's just
never mind,
really
you colored
lightly
it, it's just really
colored,
light.
yeah.
It scared me there for a second.
That's okay. It's still there. I can still hear you.
But let us know, guys. If so, we've been here for 21 years, but let us know if there's anything else that you think we could make your time here more awesome. Always let us know. We like to hear some good points. Okay?
Always love feedback.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, some good feedback. Actually, were you able to do the survey thing with the QR code?
Not yet. It's gonna take a while.
Okay. Never mind. We're gonna look it up. Actually, I'm gonna rotate this because I don't like bending over.
I'm gonna give my shirt some green.
Yeah. I'm doing a green background.
Ooh, green background. I like it. Salud.
I did a rainbow one for that one just for the fun of it because I wanted to. See, we are coloring. Coloring is what takes the longest, but it's honestly the most fun part.
Are you the
Don't mind
hiccups?
my hiccups.
Oh no, stream hiccups. Hiccups on the screen. So much
I
fun.
always get hiccups. It's really annoying.
You know what? I had hiccups like 2 weeks ago, and Brooke, the other artist, and Christy, our director, were in the office with me, and they said, you guys probably all know this, but they said, drink water upside down.
But how do you get upside down?
And that was my question too. I was like, the physics of that, it was just
Doesn't make any
blowing my
sense.
mind. So apparently what it is like you gotta just take a sip of water and then you like bend your head
But I
down.
have to like do like
And
one
then
of those.
swallow
that
it
made
like
me
that. And you know what? I thought they were joking. I thought it was like sorcery, like some fable from times of yesteryear.
Mhm.
But it worked.
It really did?
It worked. My hiccups disappeared within seconds.
That's pretty cool.
I was hiccup free.
Okay, friends, so I'm gonna get a little fancy here with my background. I'm gonna do an ombre type background, just for the fun of it. So, it's just
That's
an
funny because I'm
ombre.
drawing an ombre.
Yes, you are.
We love your ombre.
That's ombre. This is ombre.
Oh, is it? Is it spelled different?
I think so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down a few squares for my background with this dark green, just because, actually fun fact, green is my least favorite color.
Your least favorite color?
Least favorite color.
What do you have against green?
I don't know, it's just not my favorite.
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's manual focusing on the stream. That's embarrassing. There we go. Oh, how about nothing like a little focus square on the live.
That's okay.
Making sure you're in focus there. So for anybody watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. We've been broadcasting on the Wolfson Children's Media channel for several years now, but just recently started streaming on YouTube.
Only for what, like a year or so? No, YouTube. YouTube is different. We're doing
YouTube, this is
Facebook.
actually only our third stream on YouTube. We were on Facebook for quite some time, and we keep trying to upgrade the equipment and upgrade the stream. Thank God they haven't upgraded the staff yet, because that means I'd probably be booted out. But sometimes you'll notice like little technical things, and we're still working through it. We're still learning, but having fun with it.
Matt, do you have any tips and tricks to make crayons work better?
I like to color in like little circle, like a circular pattern most of the time. I haven't really, truthfully, done it on this project because I know we have a time limit, but if I was gonna do this in my own time, I would make a circular motion. I noticed that with coloring pencils and with crayons, it helps to eliminate that texture, the what do you call that, the lines.
Yeah.
And the circular motion, since you're constantly overlapping the area that you previously did, it gives you some nice, strong Nice strong colors. Oh, you're already on the background. I'm going too slow. Yeah, catch up. Oh, wow. Close up is still working. Lizzie, I'm going to have to show you how all these toys work. One of these days, if you want to run this for me, that'd be great. Yeah, we're using OBS today. Open broadcasting software. The stream, I got a new stream deck that I'm playing with.
What is this stream?
A stream deck is a controller with several buttons on it that you can set to trigger certain events. Like, I have your name tag as one of the buttons, so I just hit the button, and Jill, you see a button there that says Jill?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just hit it once, see what happens. Oh wait, does it do anything?
No.
Oh, that turned it off. Hit it again, one more time.
Oh, yeah.
See, just let it go, and the animation should play full through.
Cool. What's the animation? Is it like just like pop up my name? Like,
Yeah, it pops up your name, it says artist in residence, coolest cat this side of the Mississippi.
yeah.
No, it just says artist in residence, I'm sorry.
Darn.
That's all right, I don't even have a name tag.
Aw.
And then, here, I'll show you what this is. This is
Learning all the new things,
This
guys.
is-
I'm very bad with
this activates the
technology. I can barely run my cell phone. So.
Oh, close up on Jill.
yeah, back to close up on Jill, and you hit it again, it just goes back to that.
Easy.
What else? This is just a static one.
So remember also, if you can see your pencil line still, that's totally okay. Some colors are not gonna cover it. It's totally okay. There wasn't really much that we could do to give you a light grid anyways, because you need to be able to see it when you're doing this. So, like, some of us did on your guys' papers, all those grids on your paper, we did by hand. It was the only way that we could do it. But it was a treat, because I really liked this project.
This is fun.
I like it. Anything that meshes up most of the kids' favorite video game and art, like, come on.
Have you ever played Minecraft?
No, I'm not very good at video games.
I
either.
have played Minecraft. I played it with my niece several years ago, when they were still into Minecraft. And I don't know, I wanted to build stuff. I thought it'd be cool to build stuff, but all she wanted to do was like run around and chop down trees.
Actually, so fun fact. So do you guys know like the music that you sometimes hear in Minecraft that it sounds like very like melodious and like almost like a drum, like that, like what Matt just did. So that is actually called a hand pan, and it's actually really fun. So Matt actually plays the hand pan here at the hospital on the adult side when he works over there. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you ever see him with this thing that when he wears it, it makes him look like a Ninja Turtle, that's what it is. Because it literally is shaped like a turtle shell.
Well, what's funny is John, the gentleman who actually is the professional hand player,
Yes, he is.
who works with streams of sound, John knows the person that recorded the Minecraft song.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool. I learned something new. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
Also, the Little Mermaid as well. I think there's a hand pan in the Little Mermaid.
I think you were correct, yes. I actually just watched that yesterday at my sister's house. So it was-
Cool. I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I've seen parts of it, like where the octopus lady gets really mad.
Mm-hmm.
Ursula. And the mermaid gets. Oh, I don't want to spoil any more of it in case you haven't seen it.
This is
I'll
Disney
stop.
original.
I'll stop.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it before. It's nice coloring his background. I like it. He's going with the yellow to match his smiley face on his apron. So I like that you did a smiley face too.
I like your fade.
Thanks. I worked on it. Didn't it come out pretty good? Except for the dark greens and the middle greens, but that's okay.
That's really great. I'm going way outside the lines here. Is that okay, Miss Jill?
Whatever you want to do. Outside the line is totally fine.
Thanks. That's always something I like. I think. Very good.
Sometimes it's fun to live outside the line.
Sometimes.
He's coloring so fast.
I'm trying to
You're
catch
totally
up.
fine.
I'm trying
You're
to talk
great
too
on
much.
time.
I'm
You
trying-
are good.
How are we doing on time?
We're doing great.
Great.
All right.
This is
My
a
dad
really-
always told me you have to learn how to follow the rules before you can start to bend them. So I feel like learning to color inside the lines is really good, and then eventually when you get good at it, you can start coloring outside the lines.
I feel like that's what art school was for, not gonna lie.
Learn
To
to
learn
color
how to
inside
color
the lines.
inside the lines and then learn how to not color out, to learn to color outside the lines after.
Yeah. I just thought art mediums are like, they're like a language, right? So like, just like with language, you learn nouns and verbs and adjectives and pronouns and all, you know, all these different tools to put together a sentence, and then you form your sentences to convey an idea. Art's exactly the same way. You learn about color and composition and rhythm, repetition, certain basic elements of design, and then you use those tools to convey an idea. It's the same exact thing as a language. You know, crayons have their own, they behave their own way. I'm going to get back here so it's easier to color. Now I can use my right hand.
I made up art.
Paint, you know, paint has like a rate of dry time that it takes. It mixes certain ways, and then you have oil paints that mix differently than acrylic paints that mix differently
And you
than
have
tempera
to use
paints.
them differently too.
You
Like
have
that
to
part
use them
kind of blows my
differently.
mind.
Exactly, yeah.
What is your favorite medium?
My
I don't
favorite
think I've
medium?
ever asked you that question before. In all the years that I've done it, I don't think I've ever asked.
You know, I didn't start painting until I was about 35, and I think that's my favorite medium. I think that's
Which
become.
kind of painting? Watercolors, oils, acrylics, gaucho?
You know what? I really love using the kids' tempera paint, but I should probably say like acrylic, just to sound a little bit more professional. I really want to mess with oil paints and experiment with those, but you got to be really careful with the oil paints.
I've always wanted to get really good at watercoloring,
Okay.
but I will say I like this lady off of Instagram that she uses, so some of my really artsy friends will know what this is. The really fancy markers, the Copics.
Yeah.
So she's got like a huge set of it that she's collected through the years, but she does these awesome, like dresses, like women in these like really pretty dresses, and she does some really cool stuff. I love watching her use it because I have no idea how to use them, and I think it's like magic. It's great.
That's cool.
Look at that! Oh, I like how you did your eyes. You look like you're looking off this way.
That's because I'm following you.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to follow your instructions, so I want to make sure I was looking in that direction.
That's pretty good. I like it. I like
This is
it.
a lot of fun. This is a fun project, Jill. Thank
Good
you.
job. I think so. I think we are done. If any of y'all are still working, go for it. You keep finishing up. We will be around soon. See how you're doing. See if you need any help. If you are done, we're going to take pictures of your artwork, and then you get to keep it. I promise. We're just going to take a picture and then give it back. All right, guys? So, see you up on the floor if you are still here. Thank you for working with us. Bye, my friends.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Instagram, subscribe to the Instagram, join the Instagram. Oh, I see our friends on Instagram. It's so good to see you all. Thank you so much. Hey, Bob, Leslie. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. It's so good to see you. And we'll see you again.